Good morning. It's Sunday morning. Uh, Let me look at the calendar right quick. Hey, it is September the 29th. It is 11:23 a.m. So I'm going to say good morning. Praise the Lord, Christian believers. And I pray that uh, this message be received in kindness and love for you and you and you and every other black woman out there, and for me too, because I want to speak to us this morning. Excuse me, y'all. I have family life going on. Uh, Keep me humble, grounded. But like I was saying, I want to speak to us as black women this morning. And I truly pray that you listen with understanding and find some truth. If you do, wonderful. If you don't, I'm sorry. But I'm just going to lay it out like this, just like I see it. And I know that I can't be the only one. If I am, then I guess I'm just a freak of nature for our people. I love us black women. I love us. I love myself. I love us. I love everything about us. Do you hear me? Do you know the journey that it takes for a little black girl sometimes to learn how to love herself? Because of what she has to deal with and go through just because she's a little black girl, especially if you got nappy hair and your skin is a certain melanin colored chocolate. It's not pretty. And I understand that firsthand. Listen to me. What I'm about to say is my experience and the truth, how I see it through the eyes of a black woman. Let us talk about this Democratic National Convention and what they stand for and what that means to us and for us as black women. Let us not forget, while they busy screaming about abortion, they want to free for all for abortion. They want you to have access to abortion. Black women, please listen. Come on, let's be real with ourselves. When have they ever gave a damn about us or our babies? Y'all gonna act like that black women, that our skin is not the highest in mortality rate for having babies in this country? Listen, through the years of our ancestors, because I identify as an ADOS, my original origins begin in Nigeria, of what they call Nigeria. This country, America, was built off of rape and incest. It was multiplied off of our backs of rape and incest. Okay? Let's just go ahead on and put that out there because it's the truth. For every DNA marker I had, it didn't belong to Nigeria. It belonged everywhere else like a trail, okay? And here I sit. We've heard of the horrors that have befallen our babies, black women, your ancestors. Babies snatched away from them and sold. Babies fed to alligators. Babies killed just because they hated them and because they hated us. Black women, we have spent our lives putting our children on the back burner to take care of everyone else's babies except for ours. Go in most of the daycare centers and see if they ain't black workers in there. Most of y'all can't even stand and look at y'all own children when y'all get home, but you go and love on everybody else's babies all day long. You treat everybody else's kids kind but yours. You'll do for somebody else's child what you won't do for your own. I've seen some of y'all do more for your dogs than you do for your children. Listen, and I know you saying, well, what's she trying to say? What I'm trying to say, black women, please hear me. They don't give a damn about your reproductive rights, okay? They don't care nothing about our reproductive rights. Are you kidding me? Y'all excuse me, because like I said, I got life. I have children. But they don't care nothing about our reproductive rights. Oh, come on, y'all. You know this. I'm going to tell you, and I'm going to say it, and I ain't scared. There's a doctor. He dead now. That was in Gulfport, Mississippi. He got so many black women under his belt for sterilization. It's a shame before God. The medical board never said nothing about it. Him and his nurse worked their magic and sterilized I don't know how many black women in Gulfport, Mississippi. And y'all know who I'm talking about too. Y'all know who I'm talking about. Don't worry, I ain't gonna call his name because he dead now. I don't know if his nurse is dead or not too. She should be. They were evil and wicked. Do you hear me? Sterilizing young black women, convincing and coercing them to get sterilized in their youth, young life. They ain't cared nothing about no reproductive rights then. They ain't cared nothing about no reproductive rights. What about all those black women who were sterilized against their will in either North Carolina, South Carolina? Don't be politically correct. You know which one I'm talking about. If you know anything about history, I might not be called out the right state, but you know what I'm talking about if you know anything about us. What about all the black women that have died in childbirth needlessly at the hands of doctors? Okay? We had midwives back in our days, baby, that delivered babies a hella safer than what you can go to the hospital and get delivered now. What do they care about your reproductive rights? Dare I say, but I do, that they're still killing our babies. They call it miscarriage. They call it complication. Excuse me, like I said, y'all, I got life. But sterilizing us like, come on. Let us not forget. And let me just say, for the Democratic Convention, black women, y'all don't think it's strange or odd that they're pushing so hard for the abortion laws? Well, we got to have you the rights to get you an abortion. A right for you to, once again, kill your baby. Why you got to kill your baby? Because you're depressed in poverty, dealing with situations in life that you shouldn't be. So the solution is, if you get pregnant, not to help you figure out how to manage your life with your child that you produced, but it's easier. It's easier, saves a lot of money. They can't give all y'all welfare for all these dang on babies and everything. They keep extending it because that's what the Democrats do. Oh, they're going to give you a little bit more welfare, going to put a little bit more in your check, going to get a little bit more food stamps, make it sound good. And at the same time, asking you to kill your own children yourself. We ain't going to do it no more. We give you the power to kill them yourself. Think about who is going to be going to these abortion clinics. Think about where they're located and who they really serve. Poor, disadvantaged, youth, black. I mean, let's just be real about it. Black women, y'all run into these abortion clinics at an all-time high, and ain't nobody sat back and thought about. Do you understand? Listen to me. They're giving our black ass the option of abortion But the white girls and the white women are getting the option of adoption. Do y'all not understand what that means? Do you not understand the difference between the two? Because I don't think you do. You're going to push to your daughter, go get her an abortion? That's your solution? As to saying, well, let me see who in the family could take a baby, who want to adopt a baby, because that's what we used to do, black people. That's what we used to do. Y'all got family members, some of y'all has been raised as y'all own kids because they stayed in the family. Regardless to what happened, they stayed in the family. Now they're convincing you that it's better for you to just go to a clinic and get them swiped out or wiped away and go on about your business. What about the aftermath? What about your soul? What about your life? What about your heart? What are you to tell if you have any other children? Do y'all understand the significance of what I'm trying to get you to see? They don't give a damn about our reproductive rights. We still dying in childbirth like nobody's business. When we could go home and have our babies safely. But they want you in the system so they can control our population. And now they're getting you to do it on your own because now we're going to give you access to whatever you need. Plan B. What the hell is Plan B? I didn't see in the Bible where God gave a Plan B. C or D. So, black women, all this shit is targeted at us. Rich white women don't need that. These white girls don't need all that. See, only the little raunchy ones who want to hide their stuff. The rest of them, they put their babies up for adoption. They give them to somebody who will take care of them, who want them. And they got y'all out there killing y'all damn babies. Think about it. But this is what the Democratic Party is pushing. How about this? You can love who you want to love. We want to open up the world so you can just love how you want to. Listen to me. Why in the world would you open the door for that if you call yourself a Christian? And we understand saying I'm a Christian means that I'm a believer in Christ, that you are Christ-like. Let me know where you done found the scriptures at in the Bible where God said just go out there and love who you want to love. Do what you want to do. Tell me where God said it was okay, again, to promote homosexuality. They pushing it all over the world. Excuse me, y'all. Excuse me. You mean to tell me, Christian believers, that you all are okay with somebody who says that they'll put some tampons in the boys' bathroom? That it's okay for males to come and use the girls' bathroom with your girls? All this male, I identify as a female, but they're a male, competing with females. Come on. Y'all got to stop this madness. This is hypocrisy at its worst level. Y'all can't claim you're a Christian and vote for all that stuff. It just doesn't go hand in hand. Black women, we have been abused, manipulated, taken advantage of, made fun of, and anything else that you can throw on our plate. And it has all been because we, that's right, have not stood on our own principles. We have caused a lot of this damage to our own selves because we have not stood on our own principles. And I have to say we as a whole. I can't say you or I. I'm going to say we as a whole because it affects us as a whole. When we were at our greatest, we were our natural selves, sister. We were at our natural selves. We were beautiful. Oh, we thought the world of ourselves. We took care of ourselves. Our hair was our glory. You understand? There wasn't a person alive who didn't have an afro comb or a pick. some moisturizer or some sheen to make sure you kept yourself looking beautiful, sister. But you got sidetracked and stopped looking at your own self and started looking at everything else. Oh, if I look like that, I'll be more attractive and better. So you went and got all the hair that they had. Blonde. And now the y'all done made the hair industry a probably $1 trillion business. They just ain't telling the truth, but they don't want y'all to know just how stupid we are. Oh, if I go get the longest eyelashes that I can find to bat my damn eyes with. Oh, your nails got to be long enough that you can, I don't even know. It's disgusting. Everything should be done in moderation. But you all have taken it to such a level now till it has just spilled over. Y'all got your children. Black women, y'all shame. Come on. You got your damn daughters out here plastered up with all that damn hair glued to their damn head, eyelashes sticking all out, their damn eyes all messed up, their damn eyelids messed up. When they take that shit off, they ain't got no eyelashes on their eyes because you done snatched them all off with the fake eyelashes. Nails so damn long, you can't do nothing with them. Can't get nothing done. Don't want to do nothing. Come on. 100 of y'all became a laughing stock when y'all took y'all ass, and I do mean y'all ass, literally over there to Brazil or Dominican, wherever the hell y'all went to. 100 of you, because you made the news. How in the hell do 100 black women come back with their ass sewed on because they done went over there and got punctured and jugged on? All y'all got together and decided to take your ass out the country to go over there and get butchered on to fix your booty. Your natural God-given booty. And then they called the news when all y'all ass came back because you needed wheelchairs. Isn't that something? How embarrassing that was. 100 of what y'all considered to be so intelligent, educated. I know you got jobs and businesses and stuff because you got money that you took your ass over there to go and get that done. See, listen to me. That's why I said a lot of this we've done to ourselves. Your vanity. See? Christian, black believer women, y'all ain't got no business tied up in vanity that damn bad where you're butchering yourselves. And now you showing that to your daughters. What is that saying to your children? What does that say to your black daughter? That she can't be satisfied with herself and her naturalness? Because her mama ain't satisfied with herself and her damn naturalness. So why would the daughter be? Naturally, shit, if you need to go make yourself over so you can look good, what she needs to make herself over to so she can look good. So now she has no chance of developing any self-esteem because you've already robbed her of that because you have none. Do you understand the domino effect, what I'm saying? You told your son by looking at you, oh, well, mama, you got to go do all. Okay, so, excuse me. This is what he got to be looking for now and looking forward to. Excuse me. He got to look past the sister and her natural beauty because all he know is the fakeness that he done seen coming up in his home. Everything is fake. Your hair, your nails, your eyelashes, your attitude, your makeup. Some of y'all hate the way y'all look. So they all stay in that stuff 24/7. I done seen you. You stay in that stuff 24/7. You hate for anybody to see you out in public because you're so used to you looking like that, made up, until you forget who the hell you are without that. You don't have no self-love for yourself without all that extra bull crap that you pasting on yourself. And now you're pasting it on your children. You're teaching it to your babies that they can't love themselves for who they are in their natural unless they go adulterate themselves with all this other bull crap. Y'all think that crap is funny. It's not. Auntie, I'm telling you, it ain't funny for you to put that crap on your baby's face or their head and think that it's so cute. Why y'all think y'all keep coming up with all these infections and autoimmune disease? What do you think is in all those stuff that they make for you to glue to your damn head where it stays stuck until you go get some remover to take it off? Come on. Y'all just letting all kind of chemicals seep into your body and cause you cancers all over. And then you get mad. But it's because of your own vanity that we suffer from these afflictions, Black women. Please hear me. We need to stop this. You are beautiful just the way you are. If you don't have any hair and you need some, by all means, get you a wig for your head, baby. I wouldn't dare tell you can't walk around and look like you need to for your best, but understand, God said moderation. Is it necessary for y'all to go get y'all children's hair done with goddamn braids hanging all the way down to the damn floor? What if that shit get caught in something? It's going to snatch their damn head off. And y'all's too walking around like that. It's unnatural because anybody knows that very seldom. We do have some now. Oh, don't get me wrong. We got some black us walking around with long, beautiful flowing hair. But it ain't all us, baby. Come on. Not even all the light skins. They got nappy hair too. Stop letting America and all these people and the Democratic Convention fool you into believing that you aren't beautiful in and of yourself, Black woman. You don't need an abortion for you to figure out how to do and manage your life. And let me say this, y'all, and I say this, I don't mean no harm. My heart goes out to the young woman's family because I know that they're grieving. But when I say this, y'all, please hear me and understand. I heard the story of Miss Amber Hearst that the Democratic National Convention is using to help push their agenda to Black women. See, they had the Haley, the young white girl who was molested by a family member, if I'm not mistaken, who needed an abortion. They used her for that one. And they used Miss Amber Hearst for the Black women's example of why we need to vote for abortion. Let me tell you the issue that I have with that, and I do. And you can, hey, you're free to say whatever you want. I said I ain't trying to offend nobody. My condolences go out to the family. If anybody is offended, I don't mean no harm. But my issue with them trying to use Miss Amber Heard's situation as a need for Black women to be access to abortion, if I'm not mistaken, Miss Hearst and her boyfriend already had a child. So that meant both of them had full knowledge and understanding of what it took to create a life. Wrong or right? It is to my understanding that when Miss Hearst became pregnant again, I heard it was twins. Don't quote me. But it was a bad time, inappropriate, not financially good, whatever the terms were that her and her boyfriend or fiance decided to use, that they deemed that they needed to get an abortion. Listen, and it's for anybody. If you're of age and you know how to consent in a sexual relationship, and you know that that can produce life, children, and you know that you already have a child that you're financially struggling with, and that more children right now are not going to be suitable for you, then who took away the responsibility and the accountability of not putting yourself in that situation of creating more babies. That means using some contraceptive. I don't give a damn if you're grown, married, whatever. If you know that you don't want any more children and that's not on your agenda and they won't fit into your world right then to the point to where you're going to go kill them, use something. Damn, you'd rather be a murderer than you would to go use some contraceptive because you worried about how it feel. Well, worry about how it gonna feel when God make you accountable for those lives that you took. How about that? How about that feeling? How about the fact that if her and her boyfriend knew that they didn't want any more children, then they were obligated between the two of them to make sure that they didn't produce any more children. There are so many contraceptives out there on the market. There are so many different types of condoms out there on the market. If you're allergic to latex, they got sheepskin. You understand? I know, because I see the commercials, baby. I'm not slow. They got all kind of contraceptives that have been on the market for years. Why ain't the DNC pushing that? But anyway, Miss Hurst and her boyfriend decided not to use any contraceptives. I'm guessing because she got pregnant. I didn't see where it said it was an accident that the IUD didn't work, the rubber broke. I'm sorry, forgive me, that there was some malfunction. Because I'm gonna give you the scenario if that had been the case. Don't you consider that? If you took preventative measures and it still happened anyway, an act of faith. Oh, but I'm sorry, maybe it wasn't none. Act of faith, that is. But in any case, they made the decision that it would be better to go and get an abortion. To my understanding, she missed the abortion date. She was so eager to get rid of these babies that she took some pills that they gave her to induce an abortion.
What are you talking about?
Y'all excuse me, I had to extract a little one up out of him who popped in just a minute. But I think that was a bad example for the Democratic National Convention to pull out to use, using Ms. Hurst as an example of why Black women need access to abortion. That was an abortion that didn't have to be. That was lives lost. That didn't have to be lost. When you make decisions, there are consequences to them. I mean, come on. We can't sit here and act like it's not. That's what's wrong with us now. Don't nobody want to take responsibility and accountability for their actions. So they want to just blame it on the rain. Come on, please. As much as that situation hurts, and I understand, she made a decision. And it didn't turn out the way she thought it would or the way she wanted it to. But that was her decision. She didn't have to have an abortion. She could have used contraceptives, or she could have had her babies and put them up for adoption. Why they had to be killed in order for it to be right? Why did that have to be the solution? She wanted it so bad that when she didn't make the date to get it done, that she was willing to take pills without even really understanding the whole totality and the function of it, and she couldn't have, because look at the time span, and then her having to go to the hospital in the time that we're in right now with all of this going on. Black women, why are you willing to put your lives on the line like that? I don't understand. Y'all need to start teaching your children responsibility, accountability. That's what we had to learn coming up, baby. Did nobody talk about abortion in the house? You better not go get pregnant. And if you do, you finna take care of a baby. Plain and simple. If misfortune befalls you in the family or outside the home and you ended up pregnant, somebody else in the family took care of that baby. But they didn't go and get you an abortion and turn you into a murderer. They taught you the value of life. Even at that level, they taught you the value of life. There are a whole lot of things in this country that wouldn't exist if it wasn't for rape and incest. And let's just be for real about it. Hell, we're here. Come on, ADOSs. And any other whatever you are. Come on, black women. We had pride about ourselves. We had pride about our children. And some of y'all can't stand y'all children. And you let them know that. What you keep having them for then? Give them away. Keeping them for a commodity, but not teaching them anything. Come on. Listen to me. Our children used to want to be doctors, teachers, all those wonderful things. You know why, black mothers? Because we took pride in our babies. We took pride in teaching them. We took pride in being with them and spending time with them. We no longer have the privilege of educating our own children anymore because, for one, we have to get out and work so hard now. A vast majority of us have been made single parents due to one form or another. But I'm going to tell y'all the biggest problem, the reason why I know that the DNC don't care nothing about your reproductive rights. I'm going to tell you. How can you care about a woman's reproductive rights when you've already removed her maternal instinct? The vast majority of black women don't even understand or know what it is to have maternal instinct. That is heartbreaking. The realization of it and even saying it is heartbreaking. To see it is devastating. Please believe me. So they care nothing about our reproductive rights if they're offering us abortion. How can they care about your reproductive rights if they let you turn your kids into space aliens? Your son can go cut off his business and act as if he's now extra feminine. Your daughter can go and remove her breasts and act as though she's super masculine. They're making toys, gay gender toys. And even if you don't buy it for your kids, you got to see it. They got to see it when you're in the store. questions. A lot of these TV shows that y'all let y'all children watch, you shouldn't, and you know good and darn well you shouldn't. You know darn well it's garbage. And you just helping to pollute their mind with that trash. How can you save them when you're the person who keeps helping them fall? Sesame Street? I'll be and cut that off. Because why do they have to be open with their homosexuality to small children for that to be a question of them? They just want to play and have fun. They don't give a god darn about your sexual orientation. So why does that have to be displayed and become a question? Arthur? Oh, I loved Arthur. My kids and I watched Arthur. I watched Arthur. Arthur Reed, yeah, you know. Why do you have to incorporate homosexuality into everything? Christian parents, black mothers, we used to be so careful with our babies. Y'all scared now to protect your own children that you're giving to any and everybody. Just because they ask. Some of y'all, your children spend all their time in daycare. Poor baby. Poor toddler. And then you wonder why you don't have any control over them when they get home in the evening time. Because that's the only time you spend with them. You're like a goddamn babysitter to your own damn kids. And the people who take them every day and teach them every day and spend time with them all day are more like their parents. You don't believe that, do you? Of course you do. Black women, where is your pride? In yourself, in your children. Some of y'all out here just scandalous as all outdoors. You won't work for your children and yourself, but you'll work to keep a man from going to jail till you can pay his child support. Wow. You're a real role model and an example for somebody. Come on, black women. Let us come back. Look at this for what it is. Look at what they're trying to push and do. And look at how they're trying to drag us into it. Listen, y'all go check out Miss Candace Owens' podcast. Because I follow her and I like her. Shout out, Miss Owens. Keep doing what you're doing. Listen to me. Whether it turns out that Kamala is black, part black, a piece of black, I really don't give a flip. Do I believe she's black? No. Why? Because I ain't seen no signs of it. I saw a man who said he was a daddy, but then I ain't seen nobody else. And I really don't care to. I'm going to put it like this in this context, as far as that's concerned. Black women, how many of you believe that Kamala Harris was raised as a black girl? Let's be for real. How many of y'all actually believe that she was raised like you and like me as a little black girl? Oh, come on now. Can't you just see her Indian mother raising her as a little black girl? Come on. We know what it takes to be a little black girl. She doesn't have that. And then I'm going to go along and speak on Miss Huckabee's comment. Sarah Huckabee, when she said that she wasn't grounded or didn't have anything to keep her humble, she wasn't trying to take a personal jab at Kamala. She was speaking to the fact that your children are humbling to you. They are grounding to you. It is a different vibe when you're a parent. You see the world differently, or at least you should, when you're a parent. Let me tell y'all, every child that I have brought into this world was planned. I'm so thankful. I thank God that I was allowed the privilege to be able to know that that needed to have been done, and then to be able to execute it, to be happy, at peace. Oh, it was beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Every pregnancy, all the way through, it was beautiful. Preparation is key. But anyway, excuse me, like I was saying, Miss Huckabee didn't mean any harm. And she's right. She might not have said it correctly, but I'll say it like this. Miss Harris does not have that marker of parental grounding humbleness. Okay, let's just put it like that. And the reason I say that is not because she doesn't have any children. That's just a factor. But she doesn't have any maternal instincts. How can she? She's not a mother. Had she been, she would have not made a truancy law that would attack mothers. Because let's just be real about it, Black women. We hold the title damn near for being single parents of little Black children. That's just a fact. And had she been a mom, see, her mom grounding would have let her know, okay, let me, if I'm going to make this bill, let me make it in a way to where it doesn't catch up the disproportionate, but that it actually helps, see. Because I'm a mom, so I know that sometimes things happen. Events happen, illness happens, sickness happens, these things happen. And you have to be ready to adjust on the fly at any given time when you're a parent. You can't set anything in stone for sure because you never know what may come up or befall at the last minute. You just have to be ready to move like you in the military when you're a parent. See, Kamala, excuse me, I don't want nobody to have my, oh Lord, Kamala doesn't have those instincts. So it was easy for her to go in there and craft herself a bill, because she's just a cackling about all the stuff that she does. Draft herself a bill that would target Black single mothers. Do you think if she considered herself to be Black, that wouldn't have been a thought of hers? Black women? Do you think that we would not have considered that before we went and drafted a damn bill that would affect us? She didn't think that way because she's not us. See, she thought like them and she acted like them. That should tell you something right there. Black mothers, I implore us, please, take a stand, get your own information, do whatever you've got to do. When I say this, I say it with meaning and truth in my heart. We deserve for America to be great again, for us too. See, y'all looking at it all wrong. You're thinking, oh, it's just them. Hell no, it's us too. We're part of this. See, where Barack and Kamala couldn't come right out and say, oh, black people, I know y'all been, you know what I'm saying, knocked down and drug over, so I'm on, you know, come in and see, you know, how we can do a little something. Let me make a check. Donald Trump wasn't scared. He wasn't scared to say it. He wasn't scared to say it. He got a lot of people's attention when he did, too. A lot of black people's attention when he said it, see, because most of them are scared to say it. Christian believers, black women, Christian believers, and there are a multitude of us. Don't fall for that bull crap that the Democratic National Convention is pushing. All that's going to do is disproportionate and disadvantage us and our families and our children even more. How can we have a legacy and a life if we kill all our babies and turn the rest of them gay? What the hell we got left? Please. Come on. It's either right or it's wrong. You can't have it both ways. And black women, we've been so wishy-washy on everything. We've created a conundrum for ourselves. We could come out of that and go back to standing on our principles of what we stood for and what we believe in. The brothers have started saying now they don't want no more of that fake crap. They sick of that junk. They don't know who the hell they taking home and taking to their mama. They waking up scared the next day. Are y'all not listening? Hell, I would be too. By the man I brought you home, got there, and you look one way, and the next morning you look another different way, I might kick your ass. Ain't no telling. Black women, we're beautiful. We're better than that. We built this country. We birthed this country. So come on. And claim your power. Y'all get back with me. All we can do is talk about it. I love you.